Welcome back.
Hello everyone.
So today we are back here at Downtown Disney on a sunny afternoon. It's actually not quite winter weather yet. We still have a forecasted 80 degrees coming up.
It's hot.
It's okay, it's not gonna stop us. We wanted to come out and check out the merchandise that's been added since our last visit. And if you watched it, we checked out Stage 17 the last time we were here, which was filled to the brim with Halloween and fall-inspired merch. But that's all changed because now they're starting to transition for the holidays, which is to be expected. And I'll probably actually give it a couple more days before the full transition is in effect. We'll give them a little bit of time, but I expect to see that full transition into Christmas mode pretty soon. So we're not gonna waste any more time. We have a couple stops on our list. No food today since they're still making that transition, but we are gonna check out the merch, and World of Disney is our first stop, so let's go. The Matterhorn, the castle, Radiator Springs. There's like iconic spots, a very minimalistic approach, which I really like. And the color's pretty cool too. I don't think this is exactly Christmas, but I like, ooh man. Similar thing, just t-shirt form. Similar thing, but in Mickey shape. And this is, we haven't even like walked 20 feet into the store. We're still at the entrance, but this already caught my eye. I really like that. I don't think it's exactly Christmas, but it's still really neat to have things like that to remind you of the park while we're away. $20 mug, that's worth it. I would drink out of that mug.
I can barely get my fingers through it.
After the couple of visits that we've had here, I've figured out that Kenny is actually a big mug enthusiast. He really likes looking at the different mugs, especially the character mugs, which I'll have to find that are over there on the other end. But he's gotten really into mugs lately. So we have some Christmas decorations behind us, but now that we're walking like into the middle of the store, it's going full transition into Christmas. You got this little center aisle display here, but then as soon as you walk right over here, it's Christmas. Now that we've totally just walked into Christmas land, I feel very underdressed. But I'm just surrounded by twinkling lights, red and green sweaters, and Kenny found the pajamas. Oh!
Hey, it's got the fuzzies.
This is a onesie.
I gotta get one.
This is all you.
This is a small, it's pretty big.
How much are we talking? It's a nice $69.99. But the question is it fuzzy inside?
This is the hoodie.
Okay, the hoodie. Okay, this is like prime time fuzziness right here.
Imagine wearing this onesie with drinking some hot chocolate. Ooh.
We got the gingerbread pillows. Scented. I don't know if it smells like gingerbread per se. It's scented. It kind of smells like pumpkin, like pumpkin spice. The ornament section. They actually have a lot of selection. When we were here at the Disney home store the other day, they actually had a lot more, which, oh, maybe there's more. Okay, so there are some on the other side, but not the same selection that we saw at the home store. I don't know how well this is gonna hang on your tree, like with the branches.
The Disney Crocs, baby. Some Crocs to go with that onesie. It's got the fuzzies too.
It's very reminiscent of the hoodie that you just showed me on the onesie.
And it goes together, man.
Okay, I might have just found the jackpot because we have a Christmas tree music box. Kenny, wind the bass. And then you just put it there and then boom. Oh my gosh. And then they have shortbread cookies in the tin at the bottom. A music box with shortbread cookies. How much? How much? Let's go. Those ornaments that I was just showing you were on that side, but then they have more ornaments over here, which is more akin to the ones at the Disney home store. You have Rapunzel, and she actually gets two. Rapunzel and Flynn, Rapunzel, Moana, Belle, Snow White, Pocahontas, but I don't see like Cinderella or Frozen. They don't have, they just have a couple. Oh wait, I lied. They have a couple more. Aurora, Belle, and oh, there we go. Ariel. She's hiding back there. Those ornaments combined with the ones on the other side, that's like well over at least 50 ornaments you could probably collect, probably more. And who knows, they probably have annual ones as well that you can collect over the years, but this would be a hefty investment because each of these is running about, averaging 20 bucks. That'll add up quick. If that's you, to each their own. Although, I think I might have to cave and get this one. Maybe not today, but this is one I would definitely splurge on. The Guardians of the Galaxy mixtape. Hold on, gotta focus on the cassette. There you go. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. That's actually pretty neat. And I can't say I remember being here last year for Christmas, at least in the World of Disney store, but this year they have a train and they have it set up. You got the train station all set up. The train's coming around. I was never one of those kids that got a train station and set it up on Christmas morning, but I've always been kind of jealous of the movies and the kids that do have them, because this kind of looks fun, except I wouldn't know what to do with it for the rest of the year. Ceramic plate of some sort. Maybe this is where you just put your pennies and change at the end of the day.
Ginger and soy sauce.
Or if you're Kenny, then use it for sushi condiments. You gotta give it a shake. Snow globes are meant to be shaken. Shake it up. Oh, so instead of snowflakes, we got bats flying around. That's pretty cool. So pretty much this half of the World of Disney Christmas holiday display is all the new merch that they added in for this holiday season. And then all this one behind me is pretty much featuring Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion Holiday. But there's also a little corner right over here next to the ears and mug section where they're featuring some holiday stuff as well. Let's go check it out. And we wouldn't be complete without cookie jars.
Gingerbread house cookie jar. Oh, I can't open it, it's taped. Yeah.
Does it come with cookies in it?
No.
And of course, there's not going to be any shortage of mugs, especially this time of year. There's one little tumbler left. But speaking of red, Starbucks also has some red themed tumblers, which I actually really like because kind of like the other merch that was in the front that kind of has that minimal park design and has a couple of the main like monuments and attractions on there. It kind of goes in line with that theme. And this is the holiday one, obviously because it's red. But they also have California Adventure in yellow and Disneyland in pink. So the three make a nice little collection if you want to add that. Kenny is a mug enthusiast, so he would probably buy all of them if he could.
I like this one. Oh, sorry.
I've seen mugs like this where there's a little character inside, but I don't really understand why.
Just drown them in your coffee, drown them in your chocolate, and he's dead.
But on to less morbid things. So this corner is going to be the last little section of the World of Disney store that you'll find holiday-inspired stuff. And we actually found out that there is one shop that is featuring holiday-inspired food, or dessert, I should say, which is coming up next. I think you know what it is. Disclaimer, after we got all the stuff we needed from World of Disney, we didn't have enough batteries to finish, so we had to come back on a different day, which sucks because now it's like windy and cold. And the other day we were here, it was 80 degrees and really nice, but it's okay because we're gonna try and warm up with some ice cream because Salt and Straw has some holiday inspired flavors for Thanksgiving. Ta-da! And helping us, we also have Melody, which you'll probably see in a couple of other vlogs coming up, but we're gonna try and tackle these new flavors that they've added, and they were just added on Friday, so we're ready for Thanksgiving. So we got some nice Thanksgiving flavors right up there. And because it's a little cold right now and we kind of want to just minimize how much colder we get, we're gonna get all 4 but in kid scoops. So that is an option in case you want to get a little bit of taste of everything, but still keep your ice cream intake down.
I want that chocolate gooey one. I want that. Thank you.
Let's go. I'm like excited at like on one hand, but then really cold on the other. So Kenny's gonna try it out first. We got a little bit of each and we're already starting to melt even though it's like 55 degrees outside. Kenny's not doing too well either. He's starting to get goosebumps.
But it's too cold to
Tell us
be
what it
eating
tastes
this,
like
Michael.
for us to find it.
It's too cold. Tastes like you just put like a salty pretzel in my mouth. That's pretty salty.
Alright.
Not my favorite.
A cranberry juniper sorbet.
Looks like strawberries. Wow. I don't know. Tasted like a soda.
Well, I thought you were gonna say it tastes like flour, so
I
that's
don't know.
better. Oh, it's melting. It's lit. Oh,
hold up.
Sweet potato casserole
Ooh.
with maple pecan.
No, we're going salted caramel Thanksgiving turkey.
Thanksgiving turkey.
There's some crunch in there. Almost, it has toffee vibes in it. I would say Heath bar. That's what comes to mind when I try it. There's a little bit of crunch in it. I don't know what's the crunchy in it, but it reminds me of a Heath bar. Wow. Wow. This is good. I like this one. Give me more of this. That's good, but it almost tastes like a virgin margarita or something like that. Like very tropical and fruity, but it's also refreshing. It's a sorbet, so what do you expect? Got sage cornbread coming up.
That tasted buttery. Cornbread? Sage? I don't know what sage tastes like though. Chunky. I taste some chunkiness in there. Is that the cornbread? Sweet potato casserole, here I come.
You gotta dig it, dig in the bottom. You gotta get it. We might have gotten our flavors mixed up.
It tasted like I just ate a flower. No. Sugary plants. No, not for me.
Not for you.
Yeah, that's funky.
We're following our food guide right here, but we could have gotten the flavors mixed up. Sweet potato, peaches, Thanksgiving turkey, and the sorbet. And that's what happens when you get, I guess, 4 flavors in one cup. It's just kind of a toss-up. It's a Hail Mary. I just took another bite of the sorbet. I really like this one. Okay, let's go for the bottom. Alright. I think we definitely got it mixed up. Cornbread, definitely a must. This is probably the best of the batch. Kenny didn't like it, but I think for me this is like a clear winner.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's my least favorite one.
Because you can definitely taste the cornbread. There's chunks of it in there. So each spoonful I'm getting a mouthful of cornbread.
Does it not taste like plants?
Doesn't taste like plants, but it definitely tastes florally. So I kind of like the florally kind of stuff, like lavender ice cream. That's really good. Or Earl Grey. That's really good. If I were to put in order of favorite to least, I would go cornbread on the top. That's my go-to. Cranberry juniper sorbet, number 2. Then the sweet potato casserole with maple pecans. That's number 3. The Thanksgiving turkey is rounding out the bottom because that's just a little weird. Like, I'm not a salted caramel person. It's a little too salted caramel for me.
Favorite one? Well, it had to be the sweet potato one. The one that I said tasted all buttery and stuff. That one was pretty sweet. Delicious. Second one, probably the salty Wetzel pretzel flavor one. Salty caramel. Sorbet is 3rd, cranberry sorbet is 3rd. 4th least favorite is the sage cornbread. That was straight up flowers.
So at least we got to put our spoon in those 4 flavors and try them out. They definitely bring in the fall flavors and kind of transition us into Thanksgiving. But don't expect to have a Thanksgiving dinner by going to Salt and Straw. Anyway, our last stop of the night is going to be the Disney Home Store, which we're going to head over to right now as soon as we give Melody a little taste of the ice cream, and then we'll be done for the night. Alright, so we finally made it into the Disney Home Store, and kind of like, oh, what do you got there?
What is
that
this?
A weapon?
What's on my face?
Or is that for baking?
Looks like a tortilla roller, huh?
Kenny, I know what, Kenny, you don't know what this is? This is to hold your toilet paper.
Well, those are big rolls of toilet paper.
As far as actual like home equipment, I guess equipment and utensils and things like that, you can probably find a little bit more variety here in the Home Store versus World of Disney. But what I did want to show you is these awesome little like wood carvings of some Disney characters. The last time I was here, like I didn't see these in here before, so these must be relatively new. Mickey and Minnie, Tinkerbell, Pooh Bear, Piglet, Aurora, Thumper, and I forgot his girlfriend's name. Eeyore, Aladdin, Rapunzel, Princess and the Frog, Lion King, and Lion King. So I did not see these in World of Disney before. So these are exclusive to the Disney Home Store, and I believe they're also available online as well. But if you want to come and see them in person, because from what I did read about them, they are hand painted. They're not numbered, so I wouldn't exactly call them limited edition, but they might be a limited run, because if they're hand painted, then I don't think they're going to hand paint them forever. So find them here in the Home Store. They do have a small selection here of some holiday stuff. A lot of it we did see over in World of Disney.
Extra, extra, extra.
Hey! Alright, so Disney Home Store came in clutch when World of Disney ran out of the extra large. So now I get to walk out with a red plaid Disney mask. And actually that means I get to get the tote, because with purchase it's only 20 bucks. So mask and tote. Now I can get my Christmas tote. So hopefully we won't have to be wearing masks this time around next year, but at least for this holiday season I'll have a Christmas mask. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
So now we're braving the cold. We're back out here in the frigid temperatures, but we have some hot beignets that we managed to scoop up from the Jazz Kitchen before they close for the night. And we didn't leave empty-handed. I got myself a nice Christmas mask and the holiday tote from the Home Store. Thank you for having the extra large size. Everything is pretty much not decorated with a holiday overlay besides the merchandise in World of Disney and Home Store and Stage 17. We might see some holiday decorations go up, especially with Buena Vista Street opening up on November 19th. But until then, we won't know. And thanks for joining us on the adventure. We're gonna catch you guys on the next one.